Good morning, Otters, and today is Thursday the 4th of February. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of the day. So, you're going to start off with your spelling test. Please make sure you send in your scores for me today because I'm still keeping a record of these. And remember, it's the prefix that we're worried about this week. If you've remembered that I would say that was the most important thing to learn and to practice because that's the spelling pattern that we're learning this week. And then after that, you're going to practice your new spellings. So some children have decided to do a second spelling test, and they're going to get tested on their new spellings because then they can see which ones they don't know. So if they got 3 out of 10, for example, they know that over the next week, they don't need to practice those 3 spellings that they've already got right and that they already know. This might be something that you'd like to do. You don't have to. I know that some children, I want to say it was Elsie and Poppy, I can't quite remember, have been putting those words into a word search. Mary's been challenging herself by writing them in a sentence. Okay, so it's whatever works for you. Just the classic look, cover, write, check would work as well. That's how I used to learn my spellings. After that, you're going to carry on with your writing. So we're still doing poetry, and we're going to do this all the way up to a half term. Hopefully you're finding the lessons much shorter and snappier than when we had to write our losing tale. We've done this on purpose because we know we're all getting a bit tired now on the lead up to half term. So you might find that some of the poetry lessons are a little bit shorter and you might have a little bit of spare time, and that's fine. You can choose to, it's up to you what you do in that time then. You can maybe crack on with the next lesson or maybe do a bit more TT Rockstars or Myon or anything like that. After writing, you're going to have a break and then moving on to maths. So it's still multiplication and division. Alright, we've finished practicing our times tables now, and now we're going to look at multiplying bigger numbers. But you're still going to use your times tables to help you. Okay, that's why we've done all the practice, because they're going to make the next step much quicker. If you're thinking you still don't quite know all of your times tables, or there are some that are a bit patchy, make sure you're practicing on TT Rockstars, because that will help bridge the gap. Okay. So after maths, you can do a bit of reading. Okay, we have introduced a new reading display in class, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, not until you come back, but it basically means you get something for doing a quiz, you get something for getting 100% on a quiz, and you get something for reading 4 times a week. So you can call this your little bit of a practice at home, and then when you come back to school I can show you what it is that you'd earn for doing each of those things. In fact, I might try and show you that in another video. We'll see how much time I get. After that, you're going to have a bit of lunch and then TT Rockstars. I think it's all pretty self-explanatory now. The sound check is designed to be like the year 4 times table test. Okay, so if you're thinking, oh, I'm getting pretty good at my times tables, test out that, see how you do. Okay, and that's going to help you when you get into year 4. Then this afternoon you've got a choice of music and PE. Now this week you're really lucky in that Mrs. Blake has recorded a music lesson for you rather than Charanga. Okay, so she's going to teach you some things like she would normally on a Thursday. Or you can do PE, or you can do both if you've got time. And then obviously we've got our Zoom call at 2:30 today. If you have time, we're going to be playing a little game. Okay, so it would be helpful if you had a pencil and paper or something to write on to record some of your scores and things like that in our game. Alright, have a lovely day and I will see you all later on Zoom. Bye!